a powerful crime syndicate known as the Trust saw an opportunity. They began harvesting spinal fluid from Powers to create Psyke, a dangerous drug that gives normal people temporary superhuman abilities. Addictive and destructive, Psyke flooded the streets, dragging even more Powers into a cycle of poverty and crime. To control the chaos, authorities deployed drones, facial recognition software, and robotic enforcers called Guardians to track and eliminate unregistered Powers. But these brutal tactics only fueled resentment in the Powers community, pushing many into illegal work just to survive. One of them is Connor Reed, a young man with an electricity-based power, an electric. His mother, Mary, a cryo, is gravely ill, and without access to proper healthcare, her condition worsens daily. Connor works small, under-the-table construction jobs, but it's never enough. Bills are piling up, time is running out. One day, Connor is approached by Garrett, a telekinetic working for Marcus Sutcliffe. More than he expected, it's a robbery. Connor proves useful, using his electric powers to disable security systems and fences. His control over his ability impresses Garrett, who sees potential in him. After the job, Connor is introduced to Marcus Sutcliffe, a ruthless criminal drowning in debt to a bigger syndicate boss, Wesley Cumbo. Marcus lost an entire Psyche shipment in a police raid and needs to repay millions. Wesley gives him a week to deliver the money, or Marcus will pay with his life. To avoid this fate, Marcus demands more heists, riskier, bigger, and more violent. Garrett, however, wants to train Connor first, believing he doesn't yet understand the full extent of his powers. As Connor trains with Garrett's crew, he meets Freddy, a mute brawn, super strength, Maddie, a fiery pyro, fire manipulation, and Nia, Marcus's personal healer. Nia is a mystery, quiet, withdrawn, and afraid of Marcus. Connor quickly learns that Nia's powers come at a price. When she heals someone, she absorbs their injury or illness into herself. As something shocking, he's far more powerful than he realized. Garrett tells him he's a Class 5 electric, meaning his potential is far greater than most. Until now, Connor believed he was only a Class 2, but Garrett sees something bigger in him, something that could make him unstoppable. But Connor doesn't care about power. He only cares about saving his mother. Finally, Marcus greenlights a high-stakes bank heist to pay back Wesley. The plan is simple: break in, grab $500,000, and disappear. But when they open the vault, it's nearly empty. Someone moved the money hours before. Now they're trapped inside with police drones closing in. Connor barely manages to disable the drones, allowing the team to escape, but their troubles are far from over. Wesley, furious that Marcus failed again, sends a deadly... Marcus barely survives thanks to his bulletproof bodyguard, Rhino, a brawn with impenetrable skin. Meanwhile, Connor grows closer to Nia, who reveals why she remains under Marcus's control. He's keeping her father imprisoned, forcing her to heal him constantly to sustain his psych addiction. Nia tells Connor something that shakes him to his core. She can't heal someone without taking their pain into herself. If she healed his mother, she would die in her place. With Mary's condition worsening, Connor grows desperate. He comes up with a new plan. Instead of stealing money, they'll sell it. They could sell it for $10 million, enough for everyone to escape their miserable lives. Connor makes a deal. If Marcus agrees, Nia must heal Mary in exchange. On the day of the heist, the plan starts perfectly. They block the transport in a no-fly zone, preventing drone reinforcements. Garrett's team retrieves the Psyche without casualties. Then, Marcus betrays them. His men execute the cops, steal the Psyche, and turn against Garrett and his crew. Maddie is killed. Freddy is mortally wounded. Rhino flees with the drugs. Connor barely escapes with Garrett. Realizing Marcus played them, Connor does the unthinkable. He turns to the cops. He contacts Officer Park and gives up Marcus's location. As the police storm Marcus's hideout, Connor and Garrett go in for revenge. A brutal fight erupts. Connor fries Rhino's circuits, while Garrett uses his telekinesis to crush Marcus against the wall. With Marcus finally dead, Garrett takes the Psyche and offers Connor a way out. But Connor only wants one thing: Nia. Connor forces Nia to the hospital at gunpoint. Heal her, he demands. Nia pleads with him. If she heals Mary, she will die. Connor, staring at his dying mother, makes the hardest decision of his life. He lets Nia go. Moments later, Mary dies in his arms. Nia flees the city, finally free from Marcus's control. Garrett, now in charge of the Trust's drug empire, delivers the Psyche to Wesley and solidifies his power. Connor, now a wanted criminal, buries his mother and goes on the run. Meanwhile, the government moves forward with the full powers ban, and Officer Park, despite his doubts, accepts a medal for his work. As the city continues to oppress those with abilities, Connor disappears into the shadows, leaving behind a world that no longer wants him.